I'm Philippa and have the privilege of being the director here at the National Memorial Arboretum. I'd like to start by thanking Simon for those reflections and moving words. And also by saying it's wonderful to be here with you all again, welcoming you on this very special day. Special because there are so many of you here, and just for once, we seem to have organised the perfect weather. In recent years, Annie, my chair of trustees, and I have had the huge privilege of joining the ride in. This year, Faz suggested we might like to join the ride from Donington. And when he said we'd get to ride for longer, I think it took us all of 10 seconds to bite his hand off and say, yes, please. So thank you to Martin and the Ride to the Wall committee for inviting us to ride again, to Faz for all the arrangements, to our riders, John and Ross. It's very reassuring to be in your safe hands again year after year, and all the marshals out there on the routes that make it happen. 5 years ago, in 2019, I stood here for my very first Ride to the Wall. I'd never been on a motorbike, and I really didn't know what to expect. I was rather nervous as I looked out and saw thousands of people looking back. However, I needn't have worried as I soon felt welcomed into the big-hearted Waller family. Thank you. And I often think that that day was the start of me beginning to understand what remembrance means. To understand how people shape it and keep it alive in ways that are meaningful for them. To understand how people coming together to remember provide solace and comfort to each other. To understand that having dust in my eyes at work was fine, because we are trusted with the memories of those who have given so much for our country and are now remembered here on the Armed Forces Memorial behind me. Those that can no longer ride by our side, those we have all ridden here today to remember. Their names, the 16,000 men and women that Simon spoke about, are at the heart of Ride to the Wall. The Waller family has been riding to the Wall for an incredible 17 years, each year raising funds to support us in caring for and sharing these precious memories with over 300,000 visitors a year. Last year, you donated an amazing £160,000, taking the riding total to 1.66 million. Thank you. Your generosity helps us maintain the Arboretum as a fitting tribute to those who are remembered here, those who have given their lives for our country. The Waller family has grown over the years, and I think this year's Ride to the Wall might just be the biggest yet. And despite having grown beyond Martin's wildest dreams, I think the purpose and the spirit of the charity has stayed true. It remains a display of passion, of solidarity, and of commitment, bringing such a wide range of people together to remember. So thank you, Martin, to you, your committee, and the wider Waller family for your many years of dedicated service to our cause. We are grateful that you chose to support us here at the National Memorial Arboretum. Yes, today, but if we're honest, every single day of the year. Your support enables us to care for the names that we are here to remember. In closing, thank you to the whole team who have worked with you and your committee to make today happen. Simply, thank you. Your generosity helps us keep the story alive for each and every one of those names etched on the wall. Thank you.